This video is going to have a lot of information in it. I have 26 Renegades legendary weapons I'm going to show you today. For the majority of them, I have all the perks in the third and the fourth. So spoilers, obviously. And for their other weapons, I do have the screenshot. Not all the perks. We can still talk about them though. So we're going to spend some time on some. We're going to blow by others. This was from an early build, so content is subject to change. I have the 26 today. Another video soon. I'm going to be talking about the 6 dungeon weapons. There's other videos for the 3 weapon exotics. And on top of all those, there's stuff I can't show yet. This is all weapons. And honestly, I was surprised at how many weapons there were in all total. There's 40, and all the ones that I can show on the channel, I am, except for the ones that I can't yet, but that's okay. So first, let's start with some trials weapons, 5 of them. 2 new, 3 coming back. First, we have the Martlet. This thing is good. Going to be good. Void 450 RPM lightweight frame. In the third, we have Headseeker, Firefly, Perpetual Motion, Keep Away, Repulsor Brace, Lone Wolf, Loose Change. In the final column, Sword Logic, Destabilizing Rounds, Desperate Measures, Withering Gaze, Kill Clip, Desperado, Zen Moment. And in PvE, I have some Firefly Destabilizing Rounds footage. Not quite as powerful as the Void Dungeon Pulse that's Mega Neura destabilizing, but this thing was great. It felt great. Clean sight. PvP, it has a ton of things. Headseeker, Kill Clip, Lone Wolf, Zen Moment, Perpetual Motion, Zen Moment. On and on. Tons of good combos. Next, Corundum Hammer. Trial Strand 140 RPM hand cannon. In the third, Reconstruction, Slide Shot, Lone Wolf, Firefly, Shoot to Loot, Fragile Focus. In the final column, Sword Logic, Precision Instrument, Tear, Keep Away, Explosive Payload, Opening Shot, Elemental Honing. Really good stats, really good perks on this thing. It also has a really cool PvE combo that I tried, Firefly Tear. So Headshot, Firefly Explosion. Since it's wide with the explosion, it spreads ever further. It was really cool. But there's so much PvP stuff in here. Slide, Explosive Payload, and a ton more. Definitely on my radar. And then 3, returning. Immortal is coming back, Cataphract, and Astral Horizon. Next, the refurbished A499. This is a heavy kinetic sniper rifle, a disruption weapon intrinsic, single heavy hitting round, disintegrates targets on impact. In the third, Bewildering Burst, Gutshot Straight, Outlaw, Snapshot, Lone Wolf, Moving Target, No Distractions. In the final column, Envious Assassin, Mulligan, Ancillary Ordnance, Box Breathing, Aggregate Charge, Autoloading Holster, Ambitious Assassin. This thing felt okay. I need to check how it compares to combat bows and honestly even heirloom. And if I could go back, I'd probably have Autoloading Holster on it because it does shoot a heavy shot. It'd be nice just to shoot it, stow it, get it back. Spent a little bit of time with it, but we need to test how its damage is overall. Next, the Something Something, a 72 RPM kinetic sniper rifle. In the third, Triple Tap, Snapshot, Bewildering Burst, Stopping Power, Discord, No Distractions. Stopping Power, this weapon's kinetic ordnance can more easily stagger combatants and grant increased target acquisition and damage against low health enemies. In the final column, Elemental Honing, Adhesive Ordnance. Collecting ammo loads an explosive round that adheres to surfaces and detonates shortly after impact, and applies exhaust. Box Breathing, Kinetic Tremors, Redirection, and All-Star. Collecting ammo loads this weapon from reserves and enhances its damage and reload speed. Collecting heavy ammo grants more time. Next, the PvP SMG, Peculiar Charm, a 600 RPM aggressive burst SMG. In the third, we have Rangefinder, Attrition Orbs, Impromptu Ammunition, Rapid Hit, Stopping Power, Shoot to Loot, Lone Wolf. In the final column, Firefly, Headseeker, All-Star, Kinetic Tremors, Master of Arms, Desperado, Bewildering Burst. I spent a little bit of time with this thing. For PvE, it has things like Attrition Orbs, Kinetic Tremors, maybe Stopping Power, Firefly. PvP, there's Headseeker, it's a 4-round burst, it's pretty neat. There's Desperado on it, tons of cool stuff. Next, an all-time favorite of mine, the Horror's Lease is returning, 540 RPM Arc Pulse. In the third, Zen Moment, Transcendent Moment. Heating up, we have Supercharged Magazine. When amplified, ammo from reserves gets thrown in. When in Speed Booster, ammo regenerates faster and overflows the mag. Trickle Charge and Overflow. In the final column, Kill Clip, Frenzy, Perpetual Motion, Jolting Feedback, Rampage, Rolling Storm. A little update to it. Still has the bangers, Zen Moment Kill Clip, even old school things like Heating Up Kill Clip, Overflow Jolting Feedback, or maybe Supercharged Magazine Jolting Feedback. I'm glad they brought this thing back. It's always had great stats, and in today's game, the stats can be pushed even further. The Motive 41, I really like this thing. It's a solar area denial frame. In the third, Threat Detector, stats for all, Wellspring, Impulse Amplifier, Heal Clip, Loose Change, Autoloading Holster. In the final column, Incandescent, Binary Orbit, Reverberation, Demolitionist, Vorpal Weapon, Attrition Orbs, Master of Arms. Heal Clip Incandescent, Wellspring Demo, Autoloading Incandescent. There's a ton of combinations. It's a workhorse. The time that I spent with it, which was only a little bit, it did everything that I wanted it to do, and I'm going to be looking for it on release. Next is the Evening SI4, a 3-round solar sidearm. In the third, proximity power, lone wolf, heel clip, offhand strike, and prop 2 ammunition, subsistence. In the final column, collective pugilism, sword logic, burning ambition, head seeker, desperate measures, incandescent. 3-round burst sidearms are my favorite class of sidearm. It's kind of rare to see them, and this one has all the solar good stuff. If you want to do the heel clip, incandescent. But Headseeker on it's really interesting. Offhand Strike's really interesting in PvP. We'll see how it goes. Next, the PSI Eterna, an arc micro missile pulse. In the third, Blast Disruptor, Eddy Current, Beacon Round, Stats for All, Reverberation, Trickle Charge. In the final column, Collective Pugilism, Elemental Honing, Jolting Feedback, One for All, Rolling Storm, Adrenaline Junkie. And a shocker to absolutely no one, this thing rips. Gonna be a must-have. There's the Jolting Feedback, there's One for All, maybe Trickle Charge, Rolling Storm. It was an awesome weapon. It was so good that I put it down, that way I could just use other stuff. So it's definitely good. There's a couple here that I don't have the perks, I just have a screen. We just know that they're there. Quavinctus, a Strand 360 RPM machine gun. We have a good shout, Avoid Heavy Combat Bow. In the third, No Distractions, Bolt Scavenger, Built to Blast, Withering Gaze, Repulsor Brace, Envious Arsenal. In the fourth, Butterfly, aiming at an enemy for a short period without firing causes the target to explode the next time you deal final blows. The timer resets when you stop aiming down sights. I didn't get to use Butterfly, but it looks pretty neat on this. Box Breathing, High Ground, Destabilizing Rounds, Rampage, Demoralize. I've been liking these heavy combat bows. This one's Void. I was using Withering Gaze, Box Breathing. That way I could debuff, get in a little bit more damage. Tried that for a little bit, but things with Butterfly look interesting. Envious is interesting. There's a couple things here. I'm excited to use it more. Next, the Sarpedon D Arc Spread Shot Hand Cannon. In the third, To the Pain, Trickle Charge, Proximity Power, Lead from Light, Eddy Current, and Prompt 2 Ammunition. In the final column, Collective Pugilism, Rolling Storm, 1-2 Punch, Trench Barrel, Volt Shot, Desperate Measures. Very interesting. It does have Volt Shot on it, and that's what I use. But remember, these have very poor reloading. A very poor reload stat, but you can build into that. Eddy Current's there to help it. All the things like 1-2 Punch, Trench Barrel are there, especially for PvP. This thing's gonna see some play. I just wish I had more time with it, build around it a little bit. Next, I don't have anything for it, but the Oxygen SR4 is back. Meganura made a return, so it's only fitting that Oxygen is back. There's some other ones that we can go by. I don't have the full perks. For Hawthorne's Field Forge Shotgun, it's returning, coming in as a Stasis Lightweight. It has Chill Clip on it. There's a couple fusion rifles. The Nox Side Reel, it's a Stasis Aggressive Frame. And I'm interested because I haven't seen this style fusion, like the model, in years. It's like a D1 style. Next, the Monty 44, a High Impact Fusion. A Suros Fusion Void. The Moss Athenor, a Void Aggressive Hand Cannon, Precision Instruments here, and I do know a lot of people like this thing when they did PvP matches. It reminds me, and it's similar to Bottom Dollar, but with better stats, and there's perks like Demoralize, a lot of Void things here. So forgive me on these and a couple more, but as you can see, there's a lot, and I only had so much time, especially with the exotics, the dungeon weapons, actually playing. But we still have more to go, like Compact Defender. I love this thing. It's a heat weapon, 30-60 Void RPM sidearm. In the third, Cooling Baubles, Destabilizing Rounds, Built to Blast, Hipfire Grip, Proximity Power, Rangefinder, Delicate Tuning. The final column, Desperate Measures, Frenzy, Kill Clip, Swashbuckler, Precision Instrument, Repulsor Brace, Thermal Atomization. Cool stuff in here. Remember, Cooling Baubles, collecting an elemental pickup or orb of power reduces weapon heat. Delicate Tuning, while at low heat, this weapon has improved range, handling, and accuracy. And Thermal Atomization, while at high heat, this weapon deals increased damage and causes targets to explode when defeated. I was using, I believe, just Destabilizing Repulsor, but with how this thing gets through ammo and the heat-wise, like Thermal Atomization looks great with Destabilizing Rounds. There's a ton to explore. I think this thing's really cool. Uncivil Discourse, this is an ARC 180 RPM hand cannon blaster. Dynamic heat weapon. In the third, Outlaw, Air Trigger, Keep Away, Lone Wolf, Cooling Baubles, Quick Draw, Delicate Tuning. In the final column, Offhand Strike, Frenzy, Jolting Feedback, Desperate Measures, Precision Instrument, Opening Shot. Then Thermal Atomization. I, of course, spent time with Air Trigger, Jolting Feedback, be in the air, faster vent speed. Also, if you overheat, Air Trigger bypasses that overheat cooldown, so that's really cool. You get a faster vent. And this thing hits harder than Forerunner in PvP. It has a ton of cool combos. I think you're gonna love it. It sounds cool. It's the blaster. Next, the M17 Fast Talker, a 900 RPM stasis heat weapon, balanced heat weapon. In the third, Attrition Orbs, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Demolitionist, Delicate Tuning, Stats for All, Cooling Baubles, Killing Wind. The final column, Target Lock, Sword Logic, Crystalline Corpse Bloom, Kill Clip, Tap the Trigger, Master of Arms, Thermal Atomization. I was using Demolitionist Crystalline Corpse Bloom a lot, and it has a heat weapon. Of course, I loved it, but there's still a ton of stuff here. Dynamic Sway, Tap the Trigger, Demo, Thermal Atomization, there's a ton of things. The heat weapons are cool. Like the next one, modified B7 pistol, 180 RPM hand cannon that stasis, dynamic heat weapon. And the third, cooling baubles, rapid hit, keep away, rhyme stealer, firefly, demolitionist, delicate tuning. The final column, headstone, adagio, eye of the storm, opening shot, crystalline corpse bloom, built to blast, thermal atomization. I like this one too, because the frame, it does a little bit more damage than a regular 180. I was using firefly, crystalline corpse bloom, you get it down, able to spawn crystals up, get a headshot final blow, firefly breaks them. Just area denial, fun to play with. I mean, there's demo headstone, firefly headstone, adagio for PvP, lots of things to explore. It looks cool, sounds cool, really liked it. The All or Nothing Strand Pulse Rifle, 540 RPM, dynamic heat weapon. Again, these are higher base damage versus powerful combatants with high heat generated. And the third, cooling baubles, slice, delicate tuning, zen moment, perpetual motion, keep away, firefly. In the final column, tear, desperado, kill clip, sword logic, head seeker, hatchling, thermal atomization. Again, this thing has a lot of stuff. Does good damage, lots of strand synergy, PvE, PvP stuff all over it. Kill clip, desperado, head seeker, zen moment, keep away, PvE, firefly, slice, tear, hatchling, thermal atomization. I found myself coming back to this thing a lot for strand synergy things that I was covering, like the strand warlock helmet. Felt great to use. And the last one, the only footage I got was of a drop. The 86 strand sword. Don't know what archetype, but there it is. That's the 26 to show today. This is to start off the week, and soon on the channel I have a full video on the 6 dungeon weapons, their perks, the armor set, Voltaic Shade, Sullen Claw, Zealous Ideal, Conspiracy Honed, High Tyrant, and the Bitter End Machine Gun. And let me just say, these weapons right here were my favorite legendary weapons with my time spent at Bungie. They are super unique, very fun to use. So with the 6 dungeon weapons, that brings our total to 32. We have the 3 exotics. I have a video coming up. It's a dual breakdown of the Solar Combat Bow Heirloom and the Strand Machine Gun Service of Izaku. And of course, I have a quick video for the Praxic Blade. That brings us to 35 weapons, and the rest? Well, we'll find out. But 3540 is a lot, and as a weapons guy, someone who enjoys this part of the game, loves this part of the game, it makes me very happy to see that many. And when I went there, weapons were on my mind, and I wanted to show you as much as I could, so I hope you enjoyed. I cannot wait for you guys to experience Renegades. It's super cool. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about all this down below. Which ones are you liking? What looks to be a sleeper, or maybe we'll slot right into one of your favorite builds. Let's talk about it. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.